In our last video, we looked at what your first 50 clients would mean to your business in the long term. Hopefully, this gave you an exciting start to visualizing your career as an independent dental hygienist. But this course is all about how to find your first 50 clients, so let's get to that. Video 2 is how dentists find their clients, what not to do. Working in a dental practice, you may already know some of this, but hopefully we can give you some extra insights. We are starting with how dental practices do it for a very specific reason, because their main strategies are not going to work for you, and you'll see why immediately. To begin, dental practices use foot traffic to attract new clients, meaning they rent retail space where lots of people will see them when they walk or drive by. The dentist may even put out a sidewalk sign indicating that they're accepting new patients. You won't have your own physical location, which is good since they can cost over $1 million to build and then thousands of dollars per month in rent. But you may be able to monetize an asset you probably already own in a similar way. More on that later in the course. The second most important strategy a dentist will use is a website. The website is designed in a way to encourage visitors to book an initial call or visit. There are 3 ways of driving traffic to a website. The first is SEO marketing, which is where the practice appears in organic search results for searches like dentist near me. The second is by paid ads, which need to be created and continuously managed. The third is through social media. Dentists typically hire agencies to manage their websites, ads, and socials. To manage the website and work on SEO, agencies charge about $2,000 per month. To manage paid ad campaigns, agencies charge anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. And remember, that's not the cost of the ads, that's just the cost of managing the ads. To create content and post on social media, agencies charge over $2,000 per month. And finally, at the moment, dentists are paying about $800 in ads per new client. Yes, you heard that right. So if a dentist wanted to acquire 20 new clients in a month, their costs would be $2,000 for a website and SEO management, $1,000 for paid ad management, $2,000 for social media management, and $16,000 for paid ads. That's $21,000 for 20 new clients each month. Now, this might make sense for them as their customer lifetime value is much higher when you account for hygiene, restorative, and specialist revenue, but it isn't going to work for an independent dental hygienist. Dentists also frequently offer discounts for new patients, which they consider a marketing cost. We don't recommend discounting to attract new patients. We think it devalues your service and attracts the wrong kind of client. But dentists do things that will also make sense for your independent practice, like getting good reviews, getting patient referrals, attending or sponsoring local events, getting mentioned in local media, starting a blog to provide patient education, distributing business cards or flyers. All of these things can be done for free or at a really low cost. They just take your time, which is the investment we talked about in video 1. And as the actual service provider, you can probably do these things much better than a dental office can. For example, many of your reviews will probably mention you by name. That's impactful because potential clients know that they'll be seeing the same professional. If you're meeting someone at a local sports event where you've sponsored a sugar-free drink station, they're far more likely to become your customer because they will know they're talking to the same person who will actually be providing the service, not being sold to by a large practice where they may end up seeing any number of hygienists. So, while there are some things that dentists do that you definitely don't want to do, there are some things you can replicate at a reasonable cost. And there are advantages you will have. In the next video, we will talk more about these things and we'll touch on all the ways you can attract clients that a dental practice has no ability to do.